Anglers Extra.
On the field at Dennis Yarmouth High School, back at the Anglers Extra pregame show, Brandon Liepaper joined by manager John Schiffner. John, yesterday your team responded to both a loss and a day off very well, putting up 9 runs on 10 hits. What did you think of the performance?
Good game. I mean, we played well. I even thought I could even find some criticism. I thought we were very flat first 4 or 5 innings, and then kicked into gear late in the game, and everything seemed to come into place. Clutch hitting, good pitching, good relief pitching. We just played a very good baseball game, and that's what you got to do when you take advantage of mistakes like we did. Bourne made a few mistakes. We took advantage of them. We got some hits. Where we go. Good day.
You got production from all over your order. Engel reached base 5 times. Chad Pinder with a pair of extra base hits. Is that something you're expecting or more just hoping for when you throw 9 guys out there?
Well, you don't expect it. That's unfair to put that kind of pressure on everybody, but you certainly do hope that they're going to meet the capabilities that you thought they were going to have. And, Engel makes a difference when he's on base 5 times. He's a double every time he gets on base, maybe even more. He just wreaks havoc on the bases. The word's already around the league. You got to be real careful with him. So that's going to the pitcher's going to concentrate with him on base. So it's going to give the hitters who are hitting behind him more fastballs because the catcher wants to throw him out. So it's a wonderful little plus that we have with him. But Chad's swinging it well, Kalbick's swinging it well, Knapp's been swinging it well. Brownie's been swinging it. Everybody's been swinging it pretty well, and we can't ask for more than that.
You touched on it a bit yesterday with Pat Faleka done playing, your roster set, and you seem this year to have a lot of guys who can play up the middle, both middle infield positions and center field. You have a number of guys who played those positions in college. Was that a calculated move by you when you were setting up the roster?
Yeah, it was. It kind of just developed on its own, and then all of a sudden I kind of looked as each, I don't usually go for a specific player when I recruit. I kind of sit back and let the coaches give me their best players. And then if we have too many people at a certain position, then you start saying no. And it just started coming into place that the calls were just flowing in that direction. So we have a great deal of flexibility with the team as far as the number of guys that can play first base, number of guys that can play second, number of guys that play short, third, 3 catchers, 5 outfielders. Some of the outfielders are pitchers. Some of the pitchers can play a position. I mean, we have a great deal of depth. Again, we just hope we don't get in a situation where we're losing too many guys to injuries because we don't have any more moves left. We decided to keep a 30-man roster, which does not allow you to have any moves. I think there's a special move for the playoffs, so hopefully we make the playoffs. If we have to utilize that move, it's available to us. But I just said I like everything the way it is. It's going to keep the kids fresh. I think the college coaches appreciate that more and more because even though I disagree with the philosophy, the college coaches actually think their kids are tired. Well, these kids are only playing 56 games or 62 to 65 games. When I was in college, guys were playing, the guys especially from the West Coast were playing over 100 games and still coming to the Cape Cod League. And I'm not trying to make comparisons. I'm just saying that I don't buy into that as much. But if that's the way they feel, then we're going to accommodate the coaches and we're going to make sure that these kids don't get burnt up or beaten up down here. And they're going to go back to their fall program fresh. So if we can get them 75 to 90 at-bats each, the pitchers get 20 to 30 innings each, and, somewhere around there, I think the college coaches may appreciate it. The kids are certainly going to get enough playing time to get what they should get out of the Cape Cod League, I hope. That was my guess, and we'll see in August what happens. See if I was right.
Moving ahead to today's game, do you talk to your players a whole lot about what the opponents are doing? This is a YD team that had 22 hits yesterday. They're hitting over 300 as a team. Obviously, Kurt pitched well in his first outing, but do you talk to your players about what these teams, have done recently?
No, I think they read the paper. They know what's going on, and that's a game, one game. Today's a different day. We'll see what we do against them, and that's I do tell them that certain teams, you can usually tell the teams, the different coaches, what they generally try to do. Pick likes to run a little bit. He likes to hit and run a lot. Some, always has strong pitching, where a Falmouth team will have kind of look for bashers. With Falmouth, they don't run a lot. Let's see, I'm just trying to pick up just some of the other teams do, like us. If somebody's to scout us, we're pretty much a station-to-station team. But it all depends on the guys that you recruit. But some coaches, like Coach Roberts' team, they're going to run. Mm-hmm. Katua's going to run every night, and you know that, and he defies you to throw him out, and that's what you have to do to beat him. And he will recruit guys to fit his mold. And I'm kind of the coach that, if all of a sudden I start getting calls on speed, I'll take it. If I get calls on power, I'll take it. It's the best player that gets offered to me, because I think that's the most important thing, is give these kids opportunities.
The Chatham Anglers looking to improve to 6-2 on the season. Thanks a lot, Coach, and good luck tonight.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Back to you, Chris. Anglers Extra pregame show continues.